and I was wondering what the difference is between this new body and Visit CK, or is it the same?
It's the same thing. The tourism services will be our name going forward. We act as a DMO,
As
so we
DMO.
act to get visitors to the community. It's then up to our community stakeholders to
Okay.
service and provide great experiences to those visitors in our
So
community.
So Visit CK just sort of falls by the wayside
No,
then?
Visit CK is our website, and as you can see here,
Okay.
it's also our hashtag on
Okay.
social media too. So Visit CK is very much there,
Okay.
but the tourism services is more the administrative name, I
Okay.
suppose.
Through you, Mayor Hope, my second question, Audrey, is I wondered how flexible this report is in the rollout phases, because you have Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. And I noticed that in Tier 2, you're focusing on, I think it was,
Classic cars and War
yeah,
of
it was
1812.
First Nations and the War of 1812. And then after that, I think it's 2018 to 2020, there seems to be more focus on the rural communities. And I just wondered how receptive you and your team would be to flip that. And I guess the reason why I ask is, you know, the rural communities, and even in Chatham, you know, this was the first time in a long time come Canada Day where we didn't have fireworks in Chatham. And when we consider things like even in Bothwell in 2017, you know, that community is going to be celebrating their 150th anniversary. And with school closures and small businesses closing, I think it's important to step it up, maybe sooner than later, in some of these rural communities, and some of the great activities we have here in Chatham, like Retrofest and, you know, Canada Day celebrations and what have you. And so I wondered if it would be more palatable to switch the rollouts around to accomplish some of these things sooner than later.
And the plan itself is flexible, and certainly when Brain Trust were developing that, they were very mindful of that, that if an opportunity arose not within how you had planned it out, to seize the opportunity there. But they have also cautioned us again that we have identified what our number one focus area should be, followed by our number 2 and number 3. So I wouldn't recommend tampering too much with that rollout, because again, we become too unfocused, and we go back to square one.
Okay, my last comment, and I really love this, so I'm going to read it back to you so I don't make any mistakes. It was found on the second page of your report, and I think it says it so well. Of course, great destinations to visit are great places in which to live, work, and invest, thus pointing towards the clear potential for ongoing synergies between tourism, community development, economic development, and activities focused on community marketing and promotion that seek to attract residents, visitors, and investors. To me, that is such an awesome and powerful statement. And I hope that we can live that to the nth degree, and we can work with economic development and make all these things happen, and we can work with you to make all these things happen, and I wish you the best of luck in all of it.
Thank you, Councillor Gundon.